Hello children, I welcome you back to the session. Okay, so in the previous session what we had seen about the mouth and the process of mastication. Yes or no? We had seen about the mastication process, and then what is the process which takes part in the buccal cavity. So after that what happens? The food passes through the esophagus, the food pipe or the esophagus. The food then passes through the food pipe or the esophagus. So the swallowed food passes into this esophagus. So that movement of food inside in the esophagus is called as peristalsis. What is this called as? Peristalsis. See here, the food which goes into the esophagus. See here, so this wave like, see here, when the food goes, it enlarges and again contracts and again shrinks. So this movement is called as peristalsis. So the food which passes into the food pipe, that movement is called as peristalsis. Yes, are you clear? Yes. So as we seen in the last class, we are going to see about the movement of food pipe and windpipe. The movement of food pipe and then windpipe. See here, food. So the food when it passes, see here, what is this? Windpipe. What is this? Windpipe. This is food pipe. So when the food passes, the windpipe closes. So when the food passes in the food pipe, so what happens to that windpipe? It closes. Watch here. Yes or no? So the windpipe closes, and then as soon as the food passes, it opens. See here. Yes. So and then the food reaches the, see here, the food reaches the stomach. So the first part in the buccal cavity, second in the esophagus, and then the food reaches the stomach. Yes, shall we go to the next? So now we are going to see about our stomach. So the stomach is a, what is that? Thick walled bag, J-like structure. It is the widest part in the alimentary canal. Which is the largest part? Yes, which is the largest gland? Liver. So the largest one is liver and the widest one is stomach. So the stomach secretes three juices. Yes, what are all they? Mucus, hydrochloric acid and then pepsin. These three are called as digestive juices. What are they? Hydrochloric acid, mucus and then pepsin. Yes. So this hydrochloric acid, what is the function of this hydrochloric acid? Yes, tell me. What is the function of hydrochloric acid? Yes, it activates the enzyme pepsin. It activates the enzyme pepsin, and this pepsin helps in the breakdown of protein. This pepsin helps in the breakdown of protein. Yes, and then what is the one more function of hydrochloric acid? Yes, tell me. Very good. It helps in killing the bacteria that enters our stomach. So this hydrochloric acid, it kills the bacteria. One more thing is it activates the enzyme pepsin. So this pepsin helps in the breakdown of protein. And one more thing, what is that? Mucus. Yes, mucus, it protects the wall of our stomach. Mucus, it acts as a lining of the stomach. Yes, because it knows that hydrochloric acid keeps on secreting. So it stops the own secretion of hydrochloric acid in the stomach. So what is the work of this mucus? It saves the stomach. Yes. See here, you have the stomach here. What is this? Liver. And then here, what is that upper part? Buccal cavity, esophagus. So the food which is digested here are sent to small intestine. Okay. Now we are going to see about the digestion process which takes place in stomach. See, As soon as the food enters into the stomach, what happens to that food? See, with the help of that acid, that is the juices which is secreted in the stomach, this food get digested. So, one part is digested in the mouth and the other part is digested in the stomach. But the complete digestion takes place in small intestine. Yes, the complete digestion takes place in small intestine. Up to this you are clear? Yes. See here. So this digested food is now passes through the walls of the small intestine. So the digested food in the stomach now passes into the walls of the small intestine. Up to this you are clear? Shall we go to the next one? Yes. So small intestine. Yes, it is highly coiled. So what is the length? It is 7.5 meters long. So the food enters the small intestine, and where is the last step of the digestion process, as I said you? So in the small intestine the digestion process is completed. Yes, and then the food, it receives secretion from liver and pancreas. So this small intestine receives the secretion, that is the juices which are secreted from the liver and pancreas. So liver secretes bile juice. Pancreas secretes, what is the juice which is secreted by pancreas? It is pancreatic juices. Good. So liver secretes bile juice. Pancreas secretes pancreatic juices. See here, you have these walls, right? So this is liver. Here you have pancreas. So the juices which are secreted by here passes through these walls and enters into the small intestine. See here. So these pancreatic juices also comes and mixes with the small intestine. Yes, shall we go to the next one? So this is the structure of small intestine, which is highly coiled up to 7.5 meters long. Okay. So now we are going to see about the digestion process in small intestine. See here, the food which enters into the small intestine, it passes into the walls of the small intestine and it gets digested. See here, so the food passes into the small intestine. Yes, as a vehicle which moves on a road. So here the digestion process takes place with the help of juices like pancreatic juice and then bile juice. Okay, shall we go to the next one? Yes, and then liver. Now we are going to see about liver. So liver is a reddish brown gland situated in the upper part of the abdomen. Situated in the upper part of the abdomen, that is stomach. And then liver secretes bile juice. Where this bile juice are stored? Yes, it is stored in gallbladder. So the bile juice which is secreted by the liver are stored in gallbladder. So what is the work of this bile? So it helps in the digestion of fat. So bile juice helps in the digestion of fat. Yes, which is the largest gland? Tell me. Liver. Very good. Which is the largest gland? Liver. See here, you are able to see the structure of liver in the human body. Yes. So see here, what is there? Liver, reddish brown, I said, right? What is the color? Reddish brown, which is present to the upper part of it is the abdomen. Here it is present. Yes. And then see here. So here what happened? The juices which are secreted are stored in gallbladder. This is green color part is called as gallbladder. Okay. So here what is stored? The bile juices. Liver keeps on secreting. It stores and then it gives it through the walls of the small intestine. Okay. See here. Are you clear with this? Shall we go to the next one? Yes. In the next we are going to see about the pancreas. What is that? Pancreas. Pancreas secretes what? Pancreatic juices. Pancreas secrete pancreatic juices. So pancreas is a large cream colored gland. It is found just below the stomach. So liver is present above and the pancreas is present below. So pancreatic juices acts on carbohydrates, protein, fat. So these pancreatic juices helps in converting carbohydrates, proteins and fat into simpler ones. Okay. So the walls of small intestine secretes intestinal juices. So salivary gland secretes salivary juices. And then liver secretes bile juices, and then pancreatic juices are secreted in the pancreas, and then intestinal juices are secreted in the small intestine. All these helps in the digestion of food. Yes, see here, this is the structure of pancreas. It is large cream colored, I said you right. This is gallbladder. Yes or no? This is gallbladder. This is pancreas. So inside the pancreas, what is secreted? Pancreatic juices are secreted. Yes. See here. So in the last conversion, what happens? So the proteins are converted into amino acids. Carbohydrates are converted into glucose. Fats are converted into fatty acids and then glycerol. Protein is converted into amino. So the protein food which we take is converted into amino acid at the end of digestion process, and then carbohydrates which we take in are converted into glucose, and then the fat which we take in are converted into fatty acids and then glycerols. Yes, see here, look at this picture carefully. So gallbladder, yes, here I said you gallbladder, right? This is liver, it is gallbladder. So what is stored there? Bile juices is stored in gallbladder. So these bile juices passes through this. Here what is that? Stomach. This is stomach. So it passes into the small intestine. And then pancreas, what happens? The pancreatic juices which are secreted also comes and mix with the small intestine. Look at this picture. Yes, are you able to see here? The liver secretes the bile juices. It comes and mix with the small intestine, and then the pancreatic juices also comes and mix. So these two helps in the process of digestion. Yes. So children, up to this what we have seen? We have seen the process of ingestion and then digestion. So ingestion is completed and then digestion process is also completed. Yes or no? Yes. So after that, in the next class we will be seeing about the remaining process such as what is that? Absorption, assimilation and then digestion. And in accordance with that, the remaining topics like digestion in amoeba and then digestion in grass eating animals. We will discuss all this. Okay. Try to read your books. Take your books, read it. Okay. So just note down, take it down as hints which will be useful for your examination. Okay. So I hope up to this ingestion process and then digestion process you would have understood. Yes. Shall I ask you a question? Which is the largest gland? Yes. Liver. Good. And then which is the widest part? Which is the widest gland? It is stomach. Okay. So go through your books. Try to write the hard words, the new words, right? Just try to have a writing practice of those words also. So, I hope up to this you are clear. So, if you have any doubts, you may ask me personally. Just note down your doubts and then clarify your doubts with me. The remaining such thing as mind map and the key points to remember, we will see in the next class. The remaining topics will be covered and then we will see about the mind map and then the key points to be remembered in this lesson. So, thank you children for listening our class patiently. Okay.